Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. In today's video I'm going to sit down with you and go through some of the new brow products that Charlotte Tilbury have released, but also share with you how I like to do my brows and just what I think about the new products in general. So if you are interested, then please keep on watching. I'm going to start off by talking about the products. Two of the products have been reformulated and rebranded, and the other products are brand new to Charlotte Tilbury. Before this launch of brow products from Charlotte Tilbury, she does already have the Brow Lift and the legendary brow gel, but there's definitely room for these products in the brow collection that she has. I'm so excited that she has brought these out. Like anything else, I would highly recommend going to check out the Charlotte Tilbury website to really get a feel if the products are right for you and what ones you should choose. So the two products that have been reformulated and rebranded is the legendary Brow Lift, which is a brow pencil, and a legendary brow gel, which is essentially a tinted brow gel. What I love about these products is that you can buy them individually, but you can also buy it as a kit as well, which I think is really helpful if you do want to try everything out, but also if you run out of something, again, you can just repurchase the one item that you need. Something that I absolutely love that the brand are doing are creating packaging and products that can easily be refillable. So if you run out of the brow product, you don't have to buy the whole thing again, you just buy the refill of the brow product. This isn't just great for the environment, it's also great for us consumers because it is going to make the product a little bit more affordable, because they've also done it for the Airbrush Flawless bronzer. All you have to do is just push this and then you will get the product to come out, and then you just clip it in place and you're good to go with a brand new product. One, because the packaging of this bronzer alone is so beautiful, and the packaging to Charlotte Tilbury products in general, especially these brows, are stunning as well. But I don't think, you know, every time you finish a product you need to throw it all away. It's just so pretty to keep. So I think that's a really good thing that they did with this bronzer, and I'm hoping, or I think that maybe that is the way they're going to go for their blushes as well as other products where they can. There's just so many options with this collection, and I love that. I think it's accessible for absolutely anybody depending on your price range. I am going to discuss the Brow Lift because it is one of the products in the ranges that has been reformulated and has a brand new packaging, but this is the old one that I have that I still need to get through, so that's why I didn't want to purchase the new one, because I've still got product in here that needs to be used up. So not only is the Brow Lift a refillable packaging, but it also comes in 8 new shades. This is amazing because there will be a shade for absolutely everybody. The Brow Lift really helps to define and shape the brows to make it look really fluffy, and it's super easy to use, so I don't doubt that the new version is any different to that. But like I said, I don't have the new one purely because I did get the other brow product instead. This is the Brow Cheat, the Micro Precision Brow Pencil. This is beautiful. The packaging alone is stunning. This beautiful like rose gold is such an iconic packaging for Charlotte Tilbury. When you see packaging like this, you know it's Charlotte Tilbury, and I love it. I love how you do have this little colour indicator around it to know what shade it is, and I also love how they mimic that in the Brow Lift packaging as well, because each brow product is a different colour depending on the shade, which I think is just really handy to see if it's in a makeup kit or something. It's easy to kind of find and pick out, whereas the old Brow Lift packaging, they were all the same, so it can make it way more easier visually and aesthetically pleasing as well to the eye, which is always nice. Still has a little bit of that angle and a little bit of that kind of triangle tapered shape, which I think will make it easier to create those hair-like strokes. Obviously over time that will wear down a bit, but still it's just so small. I honestly think this will be my favourite brow pencil out of both of them, because I feel like I have a bit more precision and control over the brow hairs and where the product is going when I use something this small. And the way that these click on, it's really sturdy. I don't know if that is something that's important to you, but I hate it when you put something on and it's just so loose and it falls off. Definitely don't have to keep these on, I guess, if you don't want to, but I think obviously it helps the product to not get broken or to transfer or anything, but it's also really hygienic as well. Next in the brow collection, which is probably the thing that I'm really the most excited for, is the new and improved brow gel. This is my old one, which is well and truly loved. It is honestly my favourite high-end brow gel ever. This is the old brush. I love how small and teeny the brow wand is. It is honestly amazing at just catching all of the brow hairs, putting them in place, but also giving them a bit of a thickness and again a bit of colour and definition. Obviously, like all these products, we're really going to be able to see how great they are when I put them on, but the packaging I love and the description of them I love as well. Finally, the last product that is a part of this brand new brow collection is this Brow Fix brow gel. This brow gel is supposed to mimic that fluffy kind of laminated brow look, which is super in right now and super flattering on everybody. So I'm really intrigued to see how this applies on top of all these products, but also on their own when I do use it. Okay guys, so now I'm sitting a little bit closer to the camera, I hope you can see, but I'm going to take the Brow Cheat Micro Precision Brow Pencil in Soft Brown, and I'm going to take the spoolie end first just to brush through my brows. This is great because it just gets all the brow hairs to lay and sit in the correct position. Also guys, I'm just going to say I haven't had my brows done in way over a year, so I definitely could get them waxed. That would be great. I do really like the spoolie. I do love a good spoolie. I think it is a really important part of a brow product and brow routine. But yeah, super nice. I'm not going to twist too much product out because I just don't want it to snap, just in case, because it's super fine. For your brow shape, it is completely up to you, whatever you like to do. You can follow your natural brow shape, you can extend it, you can make it bigger, more fuller. It's completely personal, and I think that's the beauty of brows. Brows are there to frame your face, so again, that's why I think so many of us love brows. We love to define them, and we really love to play them up depending if it's an everyday look or a more glam evening look. I do like to say that there are no rules with makeup. It is obviously very personal and completely up to you, but there are certain guidelines or, you know, tips and tricks that you can follow to help you achieve the look that you like. So to know where the brow should start, you can just take your product, your pencil, whatever it is, the brush, whatever you're taking, and measure from the side of your nose to the very inner corner of your eyes, and just follow that line, and that is really where it should start. Just going to make a little line where it needs to start. I don't know if you can see that. I think that colour match is honestly spot on. That is so good. Now for the arch of the brow, I think my brows are quite straight, so sometimes I do like to enhance the arch a bit more, but a good way again to know that is take your pencil, brush, whatever again, and you're going to stick to the side of your nose, but you're going to angle it as if you were going through the centre of your pupil. And then again, you just measure that, and that is where it should be. So again, I'm just going to put a little mark, which isn't actually too far off where my arch naturally is. Find out where your brows should end. Again, personal preference, you can make it more straight and extend it, you can make it more longer. I personally don't like to take my brow too far down because that can kind of give that droopy effect to the eye, which we most of the time don't want. We want everything to be lifted and going upwards. But I'm just going to take my brow product again from the edge of my nose and follow my lower lash line and pretend it's carrying on, and that should be where it ends. So again, you can mark it. So now I've got these rough points where I can see them, you might not be able to, but that is kind of naturally what you want to follow. The close up is going to be really harsh, so always kind of hold either in the middle or near the end, and this is really light, this product, so I don't feel like I have to be super sturdy with it. I'm going to start off underneath the brow, just really light strokes, and then I'm going to come into the front of the brow and I'm just going to do little light strokes. I like to kind of tip my head back a bit and like raise my eyebrows as well to really get in there. And I'm going to go right under my brow on the arch, and then I'm going to take it up just to meet that mark that we created. Really light strokes. I'm just trying to make that part of my brow just a little bit thicker. Like so. So it's already a little bit more defined. I am going to now take my spoolie and just really brush it through and brush up. Just helps disperse the product through the brows a little bit more evenly as well, and just makes it much softer. And now for the tail, I'm just going to follow it down. I'm really impressed with that. I really like it. It's super easy to use, and I just feel like it's the perfect shade for my brows. It matches my hair really nicely. Yeah, I'm very impressed. You can obviously take these products in whatever order you prefer. I personally like to fill in my brows first with a pencil, then take the tinted brow gel, and then in this case I will finish it with the clear brow gel. So for the Legendary brows, I'm just going to apply this as I normally would. Just like the pencil, I do like to start near the middle of my brow and then work into the front and then to the back. like my brows do look quite intense right now, but again, I'm just playing with these products too, and I cannot wait to keep using them and practicing with them as when I do my makeup. It really doesn't help that I haven't had my brows waxed or anything, because I am catching the odd hairs like above and like underneath my brow that normally wouldn't be there, so that's annoying me a bit. And I did go back in with the micro pencil just to see how much I can build up that arch, because those hairs were just annoying me. So if it does look a little bit more intense, that's why. But yeah, I can't wait when we can get our brows done again, and it will just hopefully make everything look a little bit better. So far, I'm super impressed with the products, the pigments, the application, the colour. I'm really, really happy with it. I do feel like this brow fix is something that I'm not going to be able to know straight away if it's great or not, because it is just clear. But yeah, let's see how different it's going to make my brow. So obviously this is a clear brow gel. I do not hate the wand actually. It's actually a quite nice size spoolie. It isn't as small and thin as the tinted brow gel, the Legendary Brows. But yeah, that still looks like it could easily brush through my brows. Okay, so instantly this is sticking them up. It does feel a bit wet, but it doesn't feel really, really sticky or anything. Okay, I feel like I've just completely ate my words. I think I would definitely use this regularly. It's really good for the front of my brow. I feel like I do need to trim my brows. Maybe I should have done this after I've had my brows done, but yeah, I really like that. I wonder if this clear brow gel won't last clear that long, because obviously I've got the pigment from the other products, but I really like that. I really like it. I do find my brows look quite intense to find right now, but that is just because the other one is not done whatsoever. So I'm going to go and do this brow and then we'll be right back. I'm back, guys. So as you can see, I've got both my brows on now. I'm obsessed. I'm sorry. I love it. Brow pencil, I love it. I'm definitely going to keep using it. I think it will replace my brow lift, so I just feel like I have a bit more precision with this. I do take my time a bit more, but again, I've just used this. It's the first time I've used any of these products, but yeah, I'm really impressed. Really good at mimicking those brow hairs. It's really good at filling in. I just really like it. The shade of this and the Legendary Brow Gel, my perfect shade, hands down, my perfect shade, I personally think. Tell me if I'm wrong. But I honestly think it's perfect. It matches my brow hairs naturally as well as my hair really well. Yeah, I'm very, very, very impressed. Brow fix, I'm absolutely blown away. I never thought it would be something I was really going to be interested in, but I love how my brows feel super set. They don't feel crispy or sticky or anything, and they look really well lifted, and they're staying in place. They're not moving. I'm so impressed by this product. I do think this new Legendary brow gel is a little bit more wetter. Maybe it's because my original one is completely dried out and I needed a new one, which is why I got this one. But it is a bit more of a wet formula, and I don't know if you can tell, but at the top of my brows it has transferred a bit, and I've tried to blend it out, but I have set my face and everything, so maybe if I didn't have any powder or anything on, I could easily blend that out. But also I do need my brows doing as well, so yeah. Overall, I'm super impressed, and I think if you guys are intrigued by this launch, you should definitely try it out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative, and I hope you liked the brows I've done. But I will continue to keep you updated as well in future videos when I use these products. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will hopefully see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.